guys, well, as you can see, we're here. We've arrived at the campsite. 490 miles and about 7 hours later. But, I'm sorry, last night I should have recorded, but I was so tired when I got here. I really couldn't be bothered, and we went out for tea that night, so it was pretty busy. My dad went off to shower, so this is pretty much our setup. We got our cooker that we haven't used yet because we went out for a meal, and we went out for a chippy today because we're lazy. This is supposed to be our clothes rack for drying clothes, but at the moment it's a shelf because we've just arrived. Football, chairs, like windbreaks. Sorry if you don't hear many other people, like family members in our video, but I'm not too comfortable with it yet. They all know I do videos, and you'll probably see some of them at Thor Park, my cousin, my dad, my uncle, my auntie. But really, I don't know. It's just a confidence thing at the end of the day. I feel a bit nervous when there's other people watching. So I'm sorry about that, but I'll get used to it in the end of the day, most people. And if I don't look at the camera, because I'm not really used to it. Well, this is pretty much the campsite. A lot of people. Little dogs. Pretty soon. Come on. Cute dog. Just investigating the tent by the looks of things.
It's the first time she's been off the lead.
Yeah?
So it's...
Training her.
Yeah.
He's good at cricket.
Sorry?
He's good at cricket.
Oh, Twin, the one in the blue?
Yeah.
Yeah, he plays. Lola!
I've got a friend called Stuart that plays a lot of cricket.
Yeah.
He's never taught me anything, I'm really bad at it.
Lola! Tree!
It's probably
Lola,
filling the
tree.
tent.
Tree.
Oh, he understands a treat.
Yeah, tree.
Fish and chips.
Lola, no, don't pick her up. Tom, put her down. Yeah, just... Come on, you.
Pretty much the campsite.
Did he actually go in your tent?
Yeah, actually went in our tent.
Yeah.
Just looking around.
Oh no, you can't teach dogs any manners, can you?
This is the campsite. Nice neighbours. Quite a few people here. They're leaving tomorrow, so a bit more space. People flying kites. But yeah, that's our tent. It's quite big, 6-man tent. Breakers, our chairs. My chair, but Dad nicks it. Dad's way of keeping his beers cool. Football. But we're heading out for a meal tonight, so I'll probably crowd then on the way to the pub. Well, not out for a meal, out for a drink. I can't drink, I'll be having Coke, obviously. I'm not allowed beer, not yet. A couple more years and I don't think I'm going to be drinking that much beer anyway. I'm not going to be an alcoholic. But that's pretty much the start of my vlogging videos, the first one. Welcome. Hopefully it goes well. Nothing really else to see, I'll see you in a bit. Well, we're at the beach today. 5 o'clock in the morning we left to get here. It took us about 30 minutes. It's quite a nice place. There's two piers, quite a few metal detectorists today. It's only about 20 miles away from the campsite, but there's a lot of walkers and fishermen and everything here, really. We thought it would be a lot more busy today, metal detector wise, but there's not much stuff. Rubbish mainly, few coins, few pound coins. But other than that, nothing. I mean, it's quite nice. You can have a look. Yeah, you can see the pier over there. There's a zip line from the tower there, and it goes down to the beach that you can go on. Might have to go on that while I'm here. It's quite nice. There's another pier down there. You can't see it very well. Quite nice. Don't want to really talk in front of the workers. Don't want them to know that they're being recorded. But other than that, it's been quite a good day. Found a few things. It's just started. Going to Grandad's in a minute, so looking forward to that. See Grandad, see how he's doing. See my auntie, both of them, my gran. And then back to the campsite where we'll meet up Chris today. His car had his brakes broke, so back brakes. They've been getting repaired, and then he's coming over to the campsite later on. So he was supposed to come yesterday, but he's got a football game on today, so he's doing that. My dad's going to continue metal detecting. I can't be bothered. I'm probably just going to drink and sit down and wait a while. But other than that, we'll just keep going. Well, guys, everyone's leaving. It's pretty much just us in this field now. My dad's out metal detecting as normal. But as you can see, compared to yesterday, it's everyone's gone sadly. We've got start of a fireplace set up for tonight for my uncle and cousin and that coming over. Should be pretty fun. But other than that, nothing's really happened. Went to my granddad's and my grand's for a meal tonight. Caught up with them, arranged to go to some really cool water park in the New Forest. Sort of stage set up on the top of the river, and then you got the big lilo that you can jump onto and launch people, and oh, it's gonna be epic. But I then found out my dad doesn't swim and he's never been in water before, so this thought would be fun, you know. He always used to say to me he was a strong swimmer, and now it's just came out that he lied all his life, so we'll see how he gets on with that. Hopefully pretty well. I'm a bit lazy, I'm just sitting down at the moment on the chair. It's been good weather today, 27 degrees. Probably the best day we've had almost. And now that all the little children are gone that were running around, it's a lot less quiet. And my dad was worried that the gas canister was going to blow up in the tent today because it was so hot, and it's not supposed to go over a certain temperature apparently. And we didn't find any metal detecting this morning, not at all. Nothing, a few pounds, that was about it. We'll find more in this campsite field than anything else. But the campsite's really nice. It's we can go. You can have a cooked breakfast in the morning if you want. I mean, I don't tend to go for that. It makes me feel sick. I've had it once. The toilets are nice. The showers are nice, big. They're cleaned every single day. They're open all night. There's a pub down the road if you want to go for a drink. Even though I can't drink anything but Coke that's there really, and water and lemonade and stuff like that. But my video did cut out on the first video I made. I was just saying that before we made it, 490 miles we travelled. It took us about 8 hours. It's pretty boring. The traffic was quite bad today actually, but now it's all country roads and you just wind the window down and you go around your day business. It's not that bad. It's quite nice actually to go around with the window down and quite slow, looking for the New Forest, all the big trees, and yeah, it's classic cars everywhere. It's classic car haven, Sunday drivers. But Granddad's good, Shelley's good, my dad's sister, and Nikki. And we're going to the water park with them. They've just had children, both of them. So I got 2 little cousins, Rocco and Molly. So I got to meet up with those. But other than that, I'll see you later. Burn.
You got a tow bar on Nanny Honda, is it?
No. Burn.
We could actually, because Tom's got 2 trailers, and Isuzu was about the other day, and I took loads of scraps with it.
Well guys, it is now 9 o'clock. It's pretty tiring. My uncle's went home with my cousin. She hurt her leg, so she's a lot better now, but she was a little sore for a bit. I think just sprained it. My dad's metal detecting again, as you can see. He won't give up until he beats me and he gets more money than I get, so I guess he'll keep going. It's a nice night. Not hardly any sounds to be heard. All the kids are gone. A few playing tennis over there. Showed my uncle how to play archery. Showed him up. Shot a tin can from about there. There was a tin can on a post and we were trying to see who could hit it first. I kind of beat him. Well, to be fair, I do archery, so it wasn't really fair on him. But he's a sore loser, so it was pretty funny. The fires went out, ran out of wood. We didn't have enough to last, so we ended up burning all the rubbish we had, which is alright, I guess. Get some of the rubbish out of the tent. But other than that, it's a really nice night. It's beautiful. And you may see me squinting in a lot of videos, and it's mainly because the sunlight here, I'm not adjusted to the eyes yet, so at night my eyes are a lot more open and awake than they normally are, thank God, and I can see a lot better. I'm not blinded by the sun. Had a few games of tennis, chucked the ball about, archery, sat down by the fire for a bit, listened to music, just get to see each other again, meet up. I'm going to a really cool water park. It's like a total wipeout. Oh, it looks absolutely epic. It's on the river. I probably told you this already. I'm probably repeating myself, but other than that, I'll see you guys later. No, he's got 12. He's like me.
You're on 9.
He's the same as me. Just love the last one. Recording it. So.
Aaron on 13.
Waste that battery.
Stuck in. How many dollars you giving me?
13.
So, it's quite the camera, 13 then. Yes! 14. Where's 14 now? What's over there? It's on the other side. And that was a 12. Yes! The weather is awful. It's been chucking it down all day. And my dad has no sense of direction, so he made us walk an extra 3 miles on top of that, when we could have just went the normal way. And Dad smudged the camera, so you know, brilliant on top of that. How's my go? You're waiting for me, Chris. Oh, you took the darts, Victor.
Why?
The Victor. Huh? Not really. That's cheating.
You do.
Do I?
You're a cheat.
And then we're going for the green and red, but you went.
He's had too much experience. Chris was last.
So what I've got to do now?
How many shots?
I came second.
20.
And I've never done it before.
4, so you got an extra shot.
But
Have I?
he used to play professionally, so it's not really fair.
Green and a red.
Now we're doing first for bullseye. And I'm placing my bets on Dad's.
So playing fair.
I'm placing bets on Dad because he's had practice. But we're halfway there. Well, guys, it's not brilliant for me today. I've got a little sunburn and my eye keeps watering because I got factor 50 sun cream in it, so that's not brilliant today. It's really sore around my face. I'm going to see a movie tonight with my uncle and my cousin Chris. Jurassic World. Wasn't my choice, but apparently it's really good, so I'll enjoy that. The weather's nice. It's been 30 degrees today, probably the most we've ever had here, and it's hardly, well, there's no, I think it was a little cloudy this morning, but it's just blue skies today, and obviously a few white clouds. But I'll show you around a minute, and so you can see my dad and Chris playing football. Chris was in a football team, he still is, and my dad just likes belting the football. You can't really see him from behind his car. But I'm too bird to go out at the moment, and my eye won't stop watering, which is really annoying me, and I can't focus on the ball. And every time I put bloody sun cream on, though, it runs down my face and disturbs the sun cream. So that's about it for today. See you later.